Hi, I'm Barry Sahazian. Today I'd like to work with a blues shuffle using slap, tap, and chords all in one. So let me show you what's going on, then we'll talk about it. So right now I'd like to go through a few of the details that might help you play this line and learn and benefit from it. It's a shuffle, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, da 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 da. And in the beginning, the first measure, we're just playing the root. And so if you get used to that, that's the first step. If you already know that, that's even better. Next, we're going to talk about the meter, what's going on. So the first measure is just that. You play the first beat of the second measure and stop. And after that, you're going to play that little fill line. I'm going to go through that very slowly and explain everything, but first off, I tell you, it is all arpeggiated notes in a C7th. That is a C7th, and all the notes are part of the arpeggio, so you can't go wrong by playing this line. It won't sound strange if you use it against a C7th or if you transpose it to another dominant 7th chord. So let me break it down with the intervals. So that goes, and we're in this position up here, in the 10th position to start. With your left hand, you hit a C, which is the root. Then you hit an E, which is the third. Then you hit a G, which is the 5th on the 12th fret of the G string. Then you hit a B flat, which is on the 15th fret of the G string, which is the flat 7, B flat. So far we have. And then we pull off to the G on the 12th fret, which is the 5th. Then we hit the 3rd on the 14th fret of the D string, 3rd, pull off to the root, and then we go to the 13th fret of the A string and hit a B flat, pull off to the G, which is the 5th, that's what we have first. I'll play it slowly. Now we hit a 12th fret of the E string, which is the E, which is the 3rd of the C7, and we pull it off to the root. So right now, what I'd like to do is let's look at that tapping line. Forget about the whole piece that I showed you. Let's just get something out of the tapping line. So we have a dominant 7 tapping line, and I'm going to turn it into an exercise, which means you can repeat it, and it will be in good meter, which means it'll be one measure. And it's good to practice that way, because when you want to use it, you don't want to have a half a measure and beats missing and everything, because that's the way the lick was designed. No, we're just going to go through it, and I'll show you that, and then I'll even take it a step further. Okay, that's a full measure of triplets. So right now, I'm going to play that with 8th notes. And we'll see how it sounds and how it feels. I have to change the notes a little bit, because to accommodate going from triplets to 8th notes, there's more notes as triplets. So we have to do something, but yet I'm going to try to maintain the integrity and the identity of that line. So it might sound like this. You can hear that clearly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and those are eighth notes. Now, what happens if we want to change from tapping to plucking? So I'm going to use two different lines, of course, and I have to change the technique. So the whole idea is to do it smoothly. If you put all 8 eighth notes with each style, you're going to have a problem when you switch from one style to the other or one technique to the other. So what I do is I leave a rest in there, a quarter rest or maybe less. Well, depending on how fluid my hands are and how well I know each style. And that would also depend on your ability too. So we go. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. I've had this on my mind for a while to have some tutorials to show you how to easily transition from one style to another without glitching, keeping the time and the feel great, and making it sound so much better. And I think I have a good start on this tutorial. I ask that you might comment, let me know what you're thinking, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of all the new videos yet to come, and visit my Patreon page where you can download all the study materials I used in this video. Until next time, thank you again, and have a great bass day.